So today, we're going to be doing another Majestic challenge that you guys recommended me. You guys recommended me the Warlord Blaze, Enchantress, and the Wraith. Kind of similar to the one before. We used the Sentinel, now we're using the Wraith. Should be a better card to use with this deck, but we'll see what happens. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It should be better because the Sentinel couldn't get buffed with the Enchantress and the Warlord, but the Wraith can, and the Wraith can go in a direct line of sight and can hit multiple people 4, maybe even 5 times, depending on the size of the map. Like this is actually probably only gonna get hit 3 times. Let's actually enchant the Blaze and the Wraith, and hopefully we can actually hit either the Cultist or the Mice Bandit, maybe even both of them. Let's see. Okay. Imagine the Blaze hitting the Vampire. That would have been great. So the Mice Bandit goes next. Going after the Blaze. That's understandable. He is still alive, though. That's what I'm happy about. He is still alive. If the Wraith gets buffed, we can actually take out the Cultist in one hit, right? We might still be able to take out the Cultist in one hit. Let's see. We might be able to. Let's see. There you go. We took out the Blaze. Oh, not the Blaze. We took out the Cultist in the second turn, so that's one less troops that we gotta worry about. His Vampire can definitely take out my Blaze, though. I think it's actually being blocked, so I'm actually okay with that. He can actually get a hit off. But my Blaze is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. My Blaze is still alive. Sadly, the Blaze is not buffed, but with the attack buff from the Enchantress, we should be okay. We should definitely hit the Vampire here. No, we actually hit the Blaze. Imagine hitting the Blaze twice, though. That would have been great. He's definitely going to hit the Wraith and the Warlord for sure. But that will leave my Blaze alive still. And we can definitely use the Blaze still to deal some damage. Blaze did not get buffed, but we can still push the Blaze towards the Vampire. Hopefully we can actually hit the Vampire. We completely whiffed it. Oh my goodness. We completely whiffed it. It is the freaking Mice Bandit's turn. That was a bad play, man. Bad play. With the Enchantress, you can actually now buff up the Warlords. The Warlord does need to get buffed a little bit. Only doing 29 damage, that's nothing. We gotta buff it up to give it at least 60 damage. And we can actually hit the Mice Bandit while buffing up the Warlord. So let's do that. There you go. 137. Mice Bandit is still alive. Golly, how much health does the Mice Bandit have? Only 16. Only one hit and he'll die. Even getting hit with the snowball, he'll die as well. I'm just going to hope that we can actually have a line of sight to actually take out the Vampire here. We do not. We don't. Alright. Wraith does get the buff. We could try to take out his... Oh yeah, we can definitely take out his... Or should we do this and actually hit both the Vampire and the Blaze? I honestly don't know which is better. I'm going to hit both of them, just to lower their health. And look at this. The Snowball is actually blocking the Enchantress, so that's pretty good. And he's going to have a little difficult time to actually get a direct hit on somebody. And he actually did have a hard time. So, Wraith got the buff. Obviously, that's not good. But we can always hit the Blaze here. Hopefully, we can actually take out the Blaze. We were able to take out the Blaze. And the Snowball takes out the Mice Bandit. It is up to the Vampire. Vampire is a dangerous last man troop. But it is 3 against 1. And the Wraith and the Warlord are buffed. Ooh, if the Enchantress gets the buff here, it should be good game. It should be good game if we can get a double hit off. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We're going to do it like this. And hopefully we can get a double hit right here. Please. We failed to get the double hit and the Warlord misses the attack. He should not win here. Shouldn't. Keeping the Wraith alive, that's actually pretty bad, but oh my goodness. I don't think we're gonna win this one. We would need 2 hits, right? We would definitely need 2 hits. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're just going to see if we can do it like this. I'm just going to hope that we can somehow get a double hit. We do not. The Snowball is blocking the Wraith from getting a hit. The Wraith can survive a hit. So that's actually pretty good. He can only survive 1 hit. And he's going to put himself in an awkward position, which means I can actually double hit him maybe. If I miss this, I'm gonna be super mad. Actually, no, we can do it like this, and that is going to be a GG. A good game with the Wraith only surviving with 7 health. That was an insane, close match too, and we won it with surviving only 7 health. I don't think if it was the Wraith, we would have lost that immediately. But there you go, guys. We won the first match. Very close match too. Let's see how well can we do here. We are facing a Treant Assassin combo. The Wraith can also be using this combo because if he goes back and forth in the Treant, of course, he is going to get buffed. He hit the Blaze for 125. Nicely done. The Blaze does get the buff, though. I don't think hitting him... if I can hit him twice, that would be great. But let's see if we can do it. We did not hit the Blaze, the Assassin twice with the Blaze, but he still got damage. The Blaze is going to die here. For sure. Wow, actually the Blaze is still alive, surprisingly. Let's actually buff up the Wraith here. And hit the Treant, I guess. I guess that's the only thing that we can do. We somehow got a double hit at the end there. Dealing over 270 damage if I'm doing the math correctly. His Wraith is definitely going to take out my Blaze for sure. But that's fine, the Blaze did her job, kind of, sort of. He might actually miss the Blaze here. He missed the Blaze, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually surprisingly bad. We can definitely take out his Assassin right now, dealing a little bit of damage to his Wraith. And we also buff up the Blaze, so if the Blaze still stays alive here, we're going to deal some damage. Okay, there you go. Now he's going for the kill on the Blaze there. And he's going to heal up the Wraith. So pretty smart play there. With the Warlord, we should probably buff up the Warlord by hitting the Enchantress. If we can, of course. Let's see. I think taking out the Wraith will be our smart play here. Alright, so the Enchantress got the buff. I cannot do much unless we can make the Enchantress bounce off the wall and hit the Wraith. Yeah, look at that. We were actually able to do that. Hitting the Wraith, and also the Warlord hit both the Treant and the Paladin for 61. We'll take that damage any day, man. The Wraith cannot get moved unless he gets killed. I'm just hoping that he doesn't die. Okay, we can definitely take out his, we can definitely take out the Wraith right now. The Wraith should die, because the Wraith can definitely deal a lot of damage here. So we're going to take out this Wraith. That was 5 hits, too. That's insane. Alright, so his Paladin goes next. He can heal the Treant, that's true. He can definitely heal the Treant if he wants to. He might go for the double heal. I'm just hoping that he misses the double hit on the Wraith. I'm just hoping, because if he does get the double hit, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. He got the double hit. Understood. And he triple healed the Treant, bro. Let's see if the Enchantress gets the buff here. Nope, of course not. That's fine. I guess we'll just do this, and hopefully we can double hit the Treant or hit the Paladin as well. Bro, a double hit on the Paladin with the Warlord's buff. That's insane. That was huge. That was a huge play right there. Hopefully the Enchantress does survive this. I think only 2 hits and she'll die, though. He actually got 4 hits on her. Understood. He actually got 4 hits on her. So, with the Warlord's buff and the Enchantress buff, we should be okay in winning this one. Let's make sure to take out the Paladin, and we might actually make the Warlord hit the Treant here, if we do this correctly. Yes! There you go, we got a head off there with the Warlord there. The Treant obviously has an insane disadvantage with damage and health right now. So we should be sitting pretty, as long as I don't mess up these plays, of course. So let's see if we can get a hit off here. We can. 1 hit. He surrenders. He knows it. So there you go, guys. We won the second match. The second match was because of a surrender. And there you go, guys. As you can see, the Wraith paired up with this deck is super well. Let's see if we can... Who are we going to face, first of all? I'm just hoping for at least 6 wins like I usually does. Okay. Okay, pretty interesting deck. Look, oh, imagine the Wraith getting the buff here, man. We could have definitely taken out those 2 troops right there. So that's going to be a lot of damage to those 2 troops, dude. That's 244 damage to those 2 troops. Right then and there. He did poison the Wraith and the Enchantress, which sucks, but we'll still make it work. Let's actually buff up the Warlord and the Blaze. Hopefully the Blaze actually does go up and hit somebody right here. We actually... Okay, that was actually a lot of damage. I actually thought I missed the enchanting the Warlord, but we got it off. I think the Blaze is going to die right here because of the Tremor and, of course, the Pumpkin. That's totally fine. Let's see who gets the buff here. Who will get the buff? Wraith does. Alright, that's not good, obviously. Let's... I don't know what to do. I guess take out the zombie so that way he stops poisoning my troops. So at least go for damage. Why did the zombie not touch the Wraith? Why? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage to the Wraith because of the poison. Hopefully the Tremor does miss. Alright, who's going to get the buff here? I am not getting lucky with the troops that needs to get the buff, guys. Not getting lucky. Double hitting actually we'll take out this zombie, or at least try to, and then enchant the Wraith. There you go, and hit the Golem. It did not hit the Golem? Are you serious? He's definitely going to try to enchant the Wraith. Or is he gonna take out the... He's going after the Warlord and the Wraith. Hopefully he misses the Wraith. Nope. He went after the Wraith directly. Alright. So that's fine. That is fine. The Wraith got the buff. That's not good. Let's see if we can enchant the Warlord and the Wraith right here. There you go. And the Warlord actually hits the Striker. The Enchantress almost hits the Farmer. That would have been great. That would have been great. So the Enchantress will definitely die here. No matter what happens, because the poison is going to get him. And of course the Farmer is going to throw a pumpkin at her. Do not touch the fire, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's see who's going to get the buff. I'm just hoping the Warlord does, because we're struggling a little bit. No, we are not getting lucky with the troops that needs to go next, man. We are not going lucky. Let's see if with the Warlord we can hit the Golem and then take out the zombie, because I don't want my troops getting poisoned. And we just took out the zombie and the Golem right there. Alright, so that's 2 troops down. Striker paired up with the Farmer is pretty good, especially if he hits the troop that has the lowest amount of health. The Warlord will definitely get the hit here. Maybe even die. Yep, he did die. So, the Striker will die in 1 hit. And the Farmer as well. So I need to figure out a way to play this correctly. And pull this off. I really do need to pull this off right here. We missed the Farmer, dude. We missed. He will need to hit me twice, and then the Pumpkin will take me out. And I don't think he can hit me twice. That's 1 hit, but he cannot get a 2nd hit. So, the Wraith will survive with only a couple of health left. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our 3rd win. The Wraith surviving with only 12 health. This deck is going somewhere. I'm just hoping that we can get at least 6 wins, but if we can get 12 wins, guys, honestly, I don't know what to do if we can get 12 wins. I'm just hoping that we do go very far. So let's see what we're going to face right now. For some reason, I was taking a long time to find a match. Alright, there you go. We finally found a match. And let's see what we're going to face, shall we? Oh, my old favorite deck. I still love this deck, not going to lie. I still love this deck very much. It's super good. It's just the deck got nerfed so many times because of how good it is, you know? His Frostfox goes first. That's actually not good because he will love to enchant either his troops or my troops. With my Wraith going next, let's see if we can hopefully get him buffed and of course enchant the Wraith. Sadly, the Wraith did not get buffed, but that's fine. But we're gonna buff him up and of course deal damage like this. And look at that. That's a lot of damage to the Vampire and the Frostfox right there. If both of them dies, the Blacksmith and the Shaman cannot do anything. They can certainly try, but they don't have the attack power like the Vampire and the Frostfox does. So with the Warlord going next, let's see if we can definitely push one of those troops up there, and we can. Let's see if we can actually enchant the Blaze and hit the Frostfox. Bruh, let's go. We just took out the Shaman. The Shaman died, so none of my troops are enchanted, which means the Frostfox cannot use. Actually, he can use his ability because I have the Enchantress and I can actually enchant my troops. But his Frostfox is about to die, and that's great. So with his okay, he did heal up. That's fine. He did heal up his Frostfox a little bit. Let's enchant the Blaze and hit the Vampire here. We also did damage to the Frostfox and the Blacksmith, something that I did not anticipate, which is good. Double hit will take out the Blaze, sadly. He misses the double hit. That's great. He misses the double hit, ladies and gentlemen. Wraith gets the buff, so we're definitely going to take out the Vampire right here. And we did burn a little bit on the Blacksmith, so if we take out the Frostfox right now, it's going to be a good game. The Frostfox can definitely make a comeback here because my troops are enchanted. Although my troops are dealing insane amount of damage because of their buffs, obviously. So we should definitely get a double hit here, and that should be enough to take out the Frostfox, especially if the Wraith gets a buff here. He did. So that's it. That's pretty much it. We only need one hit, and we should definitely hit the Blacksmith down there as well. That's it. Let's go, guys. That is going to be another good game. We got 4 wins in a row. We are starting off super strong. We are a third of a way to get to 12 wins. Let's just continue forward. And let's see if we can make this deck continue on to 12 wins. We just need 8 more. Easier said than done, but we can certainly do it. His Blaze goes first. That sucks. That honestly sucks. My Warlord going first, honestly, is not the... Look at that play, dude. Look at that play. And the Wraith got the buff. That's not good. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for the damage. I'm just going to hit the cannon over there. Just get some damage in, because enchanting my troops is probably not going to do anything, plus my Enchantress goes next. So we can definitely enchant troops at the next turn, but we did not start off well. We honestly did not start off well, and the Warlord just died. The Warlord just died. Okay. So now we should definitely enchant, so that way we have a fighting chance. So let's enchant these two, the Wraith and the Blaze right here. And of course, we did damage to the Thunder Idol and the Blaze. Thankfully, we did damage. He is going to double hit the Wraith. The Wraith should survive, though. Yep, he did. However, his troop is pretty dangerous. I don't think we're going to be able to hit the Jaguar by doing this, but hopefully we can get a double hit on the Thunder Idol and then hit the Blaze. Actually, if we hit it like this, we should definitely hit the Jaguar as well. And the Blaze makes contact. We actually hit all 4 troops by doing that play. That was great. Enchantress dying, that's fine. I'm pretty sure the Blaze just died because of the freaking Mice Panda, dude. He got lucky. If the Blaze would have survived, I would have probably made an insane comeback there. So we are not going to win this one, sadly. Bruh, imagine me winning in that very turn. Alright, so he just needs 1 hit to take me out. That was a good attempt. But that, his starting play was super well, and of course my Warlord starting off, that was not a good play. So sadly, we are going to lose our first loss in this run right now, with 8 wins to go to get to the max reward, which is totally okay. I have come back from worse. Like, if you guys don't remember, I did a Drakeling video. We actually lost the first 2 matches, and then we just got to 12 wins in a row. That was a draft challenge, but regardless, losing twice in a row and then going all the way to 12 wins in a row, that's just absurd. We are not finding an opponent, so I'll be right back, guys. We finally found a match. Let's see what deck he has. Again, we are facing the similar deck that, actually the same deck that we just faced. And of course, it's, like I said, it's an awesome deck. But we have beat this deck before, or like a couple of matches ago, so we should definitely be okay. His Frostfox going first. He is going to enchant the Warlord, which makes sense, and the Blaze too. All right, so he actually got the lucky enchantment, which is fine. We cannot do much, sadly, so I guess we're just gonna go for damage here on the Frostfox and hopefully hit the Vampire as well. So let's do this. Look at that, and the Vampire just took a serious amount of damage, but he is still alive, so he's going to heal up. He is going to heal up, hopefully max twice. He's going to get at least 3 heals. 4 heals, no way, dude. So with the Wraith buffed, well, let's definitely take out his Frostfox. We don't have a good hit to hit the Blacksmith, but that's fine. Let's just take out his Frostfox, so that's one less troop that we gotta worry about. And honestly, just worry about the Vampire, and we should be good to go. With his Shaman, he is definitely going to enchant the Enchantress, and he might be able to enchant the Wraith. Actually, I don't think he can. Okay, nice play. Nice play. Nice play. The Wraith got the buff. I cannot do anything about that, sadly. Let's just deal damage to the Vampire here and enchant the Warlord, just to buff him up, of course. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. The Vampire is definitely going to heal up a lot here. At least 3 times, yep. And of course, he got the defensive buff right there. The Enchantress died, and everybody has the negative enchantment, so that's not good. We couldn't figure out a way to make a comeback there, and the Snowball is blocking me from hitting the Blacksmith. Like, are you serious, dude? This guy got super lucky, man. This guy got super, super lucky, and now the Vampire goes next. We are not going to win this one. Unless the Blaze gets the buff right now, I can definitely have a chance, if, of course, the Warlord survived this attack. Because I think he just needs 2 hits to die. I think. From the Vampire, at least. He actually misses the play right there. Okay. So who's going to get the buff? The Wraith did. So I'm going to hit the Vampire towards the Wraith. And the Vampire should get hit twice. Oh, 3 times. Let's go. That is enough to take out the Vampire. Okay. So now we do have a chance. We definitely do have a chance. The Shaman with the defensive buff obviously sucks. So we should probably worry about him. He is going to take out my Warlord now. It seems like. Actually, the Warlord is still alive. Alright, so if we can buff up the Wraith right now. Nope. We should... That is not going to take him out, sadly. I guess hit the Shaman 4 times, even though he is going to survive because of that defensive buff, bruh. That defensive buff sucks. And of course, all of my troops are enchanted with negative enchantment. That sucks. He's going after the Blaze since the Blaze has a decent amount of health. She should survive, however. She should definitely survive. Okay. I'm just gonna hope that the Blaze actually gets the attack buff here. Hopefully. No. Actually, it's the Warlord's turn. I actually thought it was the Blaze's turn. So we should definitely take out the Shaman here with 2 hits right here. And there you go. Now it is up to the Blacksmith. The Blacksmith can still make a comeback here. And my Blaze is only doing 74 damage per hit. Which is a lot, obviously. But ooh, he is going after the Blaze instead. Alright, so now we just need to hit the Blacksmith 3 times. Actually, if we get a double hit... If we get a double hit and then hit it towards the Snowball, and all those Snowballs explode, we should win. Let's see. Let's go! Golly, the Warlord survived with only 39 health. That was an insane comeback. I did not expect to win that one, guys. That was just a close match. We finally, we pulled off that win right there against what used to be my favorite deck. We're facing Warlord Blaze. All right, so this is getting a little bit tougher. We should either double hit the Warlord or honestly buff up the Enchantress and the Wraith, and the Blaze could actually hit somebody. Let's see. Nope, the Enchantress did hit the Warlords though, so at least we got a hit per se. That Jaguar cannot use his ability on the Warlord. It's going to be a little bit difficult for him to do so. He can still push the Enchantress towards the Jaguar though. He's pushing the Blaze. Interesting. To hit my Blaze? Actually, to hit both of them. Nicely done. Alright, so who's going to get the buff? My Warlord does. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Double hitting that. Or should we... Actually, let's just hit both of these guys. And hit it towards the Blaze. Sorry about the notification there. I just got rid of it. My Expander goes next, and he got the buff. That sucks. That sucks. Alright. So he's going to hit both of them and push the... He's definitely going to take out the Enchantress. Whoa, actually, the Enchantress did survive that turn. I'm actually surprised about that. Blaze got the buff. Alright, so let's definitely take out the Mice Bandit there. Enchant the Warlord. There you go. The Mice Bandit should be dead. Thank you. The Jaguar going next. He will use the ability on the Wraith, and he can. He can definitely use it. The Enchantress already did her job, so he can take out the Enchantress if he wants to, but he is going after the Wraith. Makes sense. Of course, hitting the Warlord. Nicely done. With my Blaze going next, we can definitely make a comeback here, especially if the Blaze gets the buff. No, she doesn't, of course. So let's take out the Warlord, and hopefully the Blaze actually hits his Blaze. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was an insane play. Only the Blaze is alive against 3 of my troops, and his Blaze is very low health, only 96. We should definitely win this one. Oh, we should definitely win this one. All we need to do is just hit it towards somebody, right? Oh, actually, no, we just need to hit her once, and there you go. And of course, the burn is going to finish the job, or to make sure that it finishes the job. And there you go. We actually won another match. We are halfway there to getting to the max rewards. I'm just hoping that we can actually get all the way through. We only have one loss. That loss was pretty bad, but we are going super far. Ooh, the meta deck with a Barbarian variation. Interesting. The Warlord got the buff. It is not his turn though, so I'm happy with that. The Blaze is either probably gonna go for damage or push the Barbarian downwards just to buff up the Barbarian a little bit. Just gonna go for damage. Okay. Hopefully he misses the double hit on my Blaze. Hopefully he misses the double hit. Please. He got it. He got it. And of course the Wraith is actually at a pretty awkward spot. Let's actually do this. Buff up all 3 of them and push the Warlord towards the Barbarian just to deal damage. There you go. So now all 3 of my troops are enchanted. Huntress goes next. She does have her own attack buff. And with my Wraith, we could either go for damage or activate the trap. That's a good question I gotta think about. If I go for the trap, I actually might miss because I'm not hugging the wall like most of the time whenever I face troops. That was an insane play. Insane play. Wow. I might miss though. So if we do, gosh, no, we should definitely take out his Barbarian. His Barbarian is gonna be dealing a lot of damage, so I need at least 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, just 4 hits. We took out the Barbarian. The Barbarian was doing 121 damage, and she could have gotten buffed. We didn't want that. I'm just going to hope that the Huntress has the attack buff. Nope. So he's going to go after my Wraith and activate the trap. And that's going to change the game. He's not going after the trap. Okay, he is going after the trap. My troops should survive though. Not the Wraith. Not anymore. And the Enchanters. Nope. Alright. So sadly my Wraith died. That sucks. But we can still make a comeback. We are not getting lucky with the troop that goes next, really. But we can definitely push the Enchantress towards the Warlord and hit the Huntress right there. Not too bad. Huntress did take a serious amount of damage. Huntress got the buff. It is not her turn though, so I'm happy with that. But the Blaze can honestly just finish the game right now. Because of how strong the Blaze is. Gonna take out the Warlord and maybe even hit the Blaze. Yep, he just won. There is absolutely no way we're gonna win that one. That's going to be a good game. Good game for that guy, man. He just demolished me right there. I thought I needed to take out the Barbarian. That could have been a bad play, but the Barbarian was already doing 121 damage, and she could have gotten buffed, and I didn't want that. So, decided to take her out, but that was probably not the play that I needed to do, but it's totally okay. We got 6 wins. We can still go far. We can definitely still go far, depending on the deck that we're going to face. We are facing a Zombie Naga combo. Okay. Zombie Naga. We cannot push the Wraith around, so we're just going to hit the Enchantress towards the Pirate, I guess. Yeah, we just do that. And, okay. He can definitely multi-hit the Wraith, and that's going to suck. He's going after the Warlord. And the Wraith. Nope, he's going to multi-hit the Wraith. Or make sure that the Snowball is going to hit... Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Blaze got the buff. I don't know what to do, really. I mean, I could buff at the Wraith just to... Actually, I cannot buff at the Wraith. This sucks, man. Since the Wraith does go next, we don't want him enchanted, or else the Naga is going to deal damage to him. So I'm gonna make sure that the Naga focuses on the Warlord, since the Warlord has a lot of health, can survive the attack. 1 or 2 hits can survive the attack. Alright, with the Wraith going next now, and he does get the buff, and we can also give him an attack buff here. This should be pretty good by doing it like this. His pirate died. That's great. So his pirate died. So honestly, just worry about the Naga, because of course the Naga can hit my enchanted troops, and that's going to be double damage, and we don't want that. But then again, we don't want our troops poisoned. But we'll see what we can do. He's going to poison both the Wraith and the Warlord, maybe even the Blaze. No, he misses the Blaze. Okay. So let's see who gets the buff. My Wraith does. That's not good. So we could just double hit the zombie and hopefully enchant my Blaze. We missed the enchantment, but the Wraith does hit the zombie, and the Wraith was buffed. So that's great. He's going to hit the Blaze for sure. He's not going to push the Naga towards the Wraith. That's actually interesting. He's just going to hit it like that. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. So my Blaze got the buff. That's not good. So we are going to just push the Enchantress towards the Wraith so that he gets enchanted as well. And the Enchantress should just hit the... Oh, we just took out the Naga because of the snowball. The lucky snowball had enough speed to just explode, taking the Naga out. That was just lucky. So honestly, just worry about the Archer. The Archer is obviously the one that's doing the most damage. So obviously just... Wow, I think I only need 1 hit too. Just 1 hit right here. Hopefully you can also hit the zombie. We do not, but that's totally fine. Zombie cannot do anything. The zombie is a horrible last man troop. Even though he does have a lot of health, he does not have the attack power that most troop does. So this should be a good game. Should be. He could pull something here. He could definitely pull something. It's not like I cannot quadruple hit him, sadly. And the Warlord did die, so I cannot get the attack buff for the Wraith. But regardless, we should definitely still win this one. We just need to do this and that, hitting him for 138 damage. And now the zombie only has 73. Blaze going next, she can definitely take him out in 1 hit. With or without the attack buff. It's gonna just take out the Wraith. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Honestly, nice play there. Taking out the Wraith and of course double hitting the Blaze, but the Blaze actually has enough health to survive the attack and just triple hitting the zombie right there. That was absurd. But there you go, guys. Yet again, another win in the books. We got 7 wins. Let's go, guys. We got 7 wins. With only 1 loss to go. Hopefully we can win 5 in a row. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens, right? We'll definitely see what happens. And now we are actually having a little tough time finding an opponent. Let's give it a couple more seconds, and nope. So, I'll be right back, guys. There you go, guys. We finally found an opponent facing a Warlord Blaze with the Assassin. Interesting. His Warlord got the buff. Thankfully, it is not his turn. However, he can use the Blaze for damage or even push the Assassin downwards for damage. With my Blaze going next, depending on where the Blaze ends up, I'm just happy that he did not hit the Warlord nor the Wraith there with the Assassin right there. But we should definitely take out his Assassin right there. Or at least, I hope we can. Let's see. That should be a lot of damage. There you go. We just took out the Assassin. Alright, so that's 1 less troop that we gotta worry about. The Assassin doing 179 damage when it's not his turn is absurd. The Blaze got the buff. It is not her turn, so I'm happy with that. With the Wraith going next, let's see what he is going to do. If the Wraith actually gets the buff here, we can definitely take out his cultists. He does not, sadly. So we're just going to enchant the Wraith here. And deal damage to these 2. Ooh, double hitting the Warlord was pretty good. And of course hitting the Blaze was also pretty good as well. The cultist got the buff and it is his turn. That sucks. If we can enchant the Warlord, then we will be in a good position. The Wraith just died. How is the Enchantress in that blast radius? Can someone explain to me? They need to fix that. Sadly, the Blaze did not get the... Actually, it's the Warlord's turn. I thought the Blaze went next. Let's see if we can get a double hit on the Cultist here. We missed. And the Warlord is going to die. He does have a lot... He has a decent amount of health for sure, but... Oh, no. We just lost this one, guys. I thought taking out the Assassin was key here, but we are getting demolished. Let's see if we can take out that Warlord. We do get a hit off. So we did take out the Warlord right there. So I would need to double hit these two. The Cultist will survive the double hit though. I think the Blaze will too. No, the Blaze will die in double hits. He is going to use the trap. And that's going to hit her, sorry, for 118 damage. We are going to lose this one, sadly. Let's still see if we can get a double hit off here. We are missing the double hits. So sadly we lost. We did get 7 wins. I cannot complain about that, guys. 7 wins is pretty good. Especially facing against these, meta decks. We were able to go very far. I do agree, or I do believe that 7 wins is pretty good, going very far. But that unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the run. I hope you guys enjoyed the run and the video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below. And subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. We do get a couple of wizards there. The Jaguar don't use it, but that's totally fine. And yeah, guys. That was a lot of fun, going 7 wins. Pretty good start, and then I just started going a little bit downhill from there, but we still managed to get 7 wins, so I'm happy with that. If you guys have any other deck recommendations that you want to see, just let me know and I'll certainly do it. The Wraith in this deck is super good. But also, if you guys want to see ladder decks recommendations that you want to see, I can actually upgrade the My Spender to level 23, so if you want to see that, just let me know. And I'll certainly do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And thanks again for your continued support, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care.